Chillo there, H+III+T, it's a boot that dang on time. Y'all, welcome to another edition of Lapper Trap. Can I just start this out with a quotable? And this is my quotable for the entire album, off of the last track, Kiss of Judas. Just, I thought you had my friend! That right there. That right there is the quotable of a lifetime. But that's a basket of neither here nor there. Y'all, again, welcome to another edition of Lapper Trap. This dang on Bear Your Crown, the self-titled... Bear Your Cross, I'm sorry. Bear Your Cross, the self-titled dang on EP, the debut joint right here. Link is in the description. If you're watching on a mobile phone, just look them up on Bandcamp. I think that's what it's called. They are a metalcore... I'm going to assume metalcore Christian band out of Ohio, I think I'm getting that right, I think. But that lead vocalist is actually one of the loyal Severheads, you feel me? So, you know, gotta come through when it's a Severhead, you feel me? When it's someone else, I'll just be looking at you like, I'm not gonna review your album. But Severhead, yeah, I got you. Again, this is a heavy metal project, so if you're into the hippity-hoppity, this might not be the review for you, but that's basket neither here nor there. For all my August Burn Red fans out there, all my Slipknot fans, all my Killswitch Engage nuts, this is definitely for you. Definitely Devil Wears Prada people. Let me stop beating around the dang on bush. You guys know how I do with debut projects. I don't give it a lap or a trap because I don't feel like it's fair since it's the first thing we're hearing. But I gotta say, when it started, I was really thinking about it. The production on this is freaking incredible. And again, y'all know how I do. When I say production, I don't mean the beat, because you're not a freaking producer if you only make the beat, but that's not here nor there. The quality is so crisp and clear, y'all. It sounds like it's something at a Zinc studio in Massachusetts, y'all. I mean, if I play this back to back with As I Lay Dying or something, rest in peace to that whole band, by the way. I'm not sure I'd be able to tell the difference. The mixing is so perfect, like every instrument. And you know, I listened for everything. The drums are so perfectly clear. The freaking guitars, at times it sounds a little electronic, but maybe that's just the amp you were using, I don't know. And the vocals, oh my gosh. And especially some of the clean parts on the guitar where it just went straight electric with no distortion. Oh my freaking gosh. I've never heard a debut project sound this clear ever. And that's not me just like trying to be nice because you're a Severhead. That's me being legitimate. I have never heard a debut project sound that freaking good. I mean, gosh dang, I don't know how much you paid to get this thing mixed, but it is amazing. I just want to harp on that for a quick second. When we look at the content, I think you guys are a three-piece band. I think you can kind of tell when it comes to the guitar riffs. Not that it's like, I'm trying to think of a nice word. Not that it's like boring or anything. It's just some of the direction is a little, it's like a Metallica ride where you're going one place, but it's not that melodic, and it's just kind of a grunge, and you're like, okay, maybe that's what, maybe they're going for an As I Lay Dying instead of a Devil Wears Prada. But then when you introduce the melodic element, it's there, but then it's gone. And when it's only there, it's not like the lead's doing one thing and the rhythm's doing another. It's just straight one. And I don't know if that's because there's only one guitar. I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention, but It just felt like something was missing when it was just bare, just chuggas or whatever. I didn't. There just felt like there was something missing, even with the melodic parts where you're doing the, you know, I didn't. It just felt like something else should have been. I don't know what, maybe a tambourine. I don't know. It just feels like you're there, but something's missing that's gonna take it from, oh, that's nice, to, oh, dang on dang. I don't think I ever had that moment, not once, where I sat back and said, whoa, that's freaking, that's it. The clean parts where you decided you would sing or whatever, and I'm saying you, and I'm addressing all of you in the band, my bad, when the lead vocalist decided he would sing or whatever, that's when you kind of heard there was like a glimpse of like, okay, they can do the melodic joint. I just felt like maybe it could have been more. But then again, that's personal preference on my part. Just like I like With Roots Above and Branches Below more than, you know, Plagues or something. You know what I mean? I like melodic structure because that tells me you can really put together a beautiful song and not just a bunch of chuggas and start a pit. You guys have a lot of great breakdowns. I've seen you guys not like in person, but over the internet or whatever. You guys have great breakdowns, and I'm sure starts quite the dang on pit. But I just wasn't getting the it. Vocally, I'm not convinced on your screaming, bro. I know it's that whisper scream. I'm just not all the way convinced on it. But you're singing! Oh my Moses! Give me some of that. You made me wait till track 3 to hear that? You can spread the jelly a little bit, pause. Your singing is pretty dang on good. Now, as far as your backings and your death growls, absolutely, that's on point where you double up on some parts, but just the main whisper scream, and you can hear it a lot on the last track, Kiss of Judas, which we will get back to in a second. That first part, I was just like, you gotta give me a little bit more. The raspiness is there, but I feel like that it's like all rasp. There's no force in it, you know what I mean? But again, maybe it's a personal preference thing. I don't know. I've never been a fan of whisper screams. But throughout the entire project, I just wasn't getting the it. And I'm freaking sitting here waiting for it. But then the last track comes on, Kiss of Judas. Now, with the exception of the vocals in the beginning, oh my gosh, you guys, this song. I think I listened to that song 5 times in a row. Just going back and forth, like, I gotta hear that again, I gotta hear that again. I don't know if it's like a breakdown, the first breakdown where it's like all guitars and they're doing like, it sounds like an Irish jig or something like that, like the din 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 din. I don't know how to describe it, I've only heard it a few times, but it's like an Irish jig. I like that part, that was kind of cool, that would make an interesting pit, just then the main part, obviously the quotable and the friend joint, which I was reading the lyrics for that one, but at the very end, I can't describe it, and I'm having trouble bringing it back to my memory. I gotta listen to it a few more times, but that outro is just so beautiful, and I feel like that's what I was waiting for the entire project. I wanted that type of vibe, where you just ride out, and I don't know, it sounds stupid, but when I heard that, I felt like I was in like an orchard somewhere, like in Hidden Valley Ranch, and like the wind was blowing and the sun was setting, and I'm just like, yay, metal heaven. I can't describe it, but it's probably one of the more beautiful things I've heard musically this year, and I'm talking overall, I'm not talking about just debut project, which is why, again, I wanted to give it a lap or a trap, but again, it's a debut project, I gotta be fair, I can't go there. But I did like it as a whole. I feel like you guys are onto something. Take what you had on that last track and just spread the sugar a little bit just to make things a little bit more interesting, and you're there. That last track tells me y'all got that it. And with the whisper scream, maybe that's just a personal preference. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. It's just a personal preference. I think you guys did an amazing job. I don't even look at it as a first project because it's so freaking good. I think y'all did a great job. The first 4, it's missing that it. But gosh dang, y'all nailed it on that last track. You did a great job. I don't know how I pay for this. I'm going to figure it out. If you would like to listen to this song, the link is in the description. The album, EP, excuse me. You can listen to it on their Bandcamp, stream it for free. You can buy it. I haven't figured out how it is that you buy it, but I think you just push the buy button. But that's not here nor there. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. Check this out. Come back. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it is a great project. I mean, again, I can't give it a lap or a trap because it's a debut project, but if you just sit down and listen, there's definitely one song on here you're going to come away from and go with, oh, that's my stuff. Mine is the last track, but that's not here nor there. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T.